Before you scroll away, listen to me carefully. This is not just a video. It's a message heaven has waited for the right time to deliver to you. Something has been hidden from you for too long, and now the veil is lifting. Archangel Michael has been sent to speak to your heart. Not with fear, but with clarity. Because what was once covered is now coming into the light. Someone close to you has done something that cannot be overlooked any longer. And God is no longer allowing the silence to continue. Your sister, yes, the one you've defended, trusted, or maybe even distanced yourself from, is involved in something heaven cannot ignore. This message is sacred. Stay with it. It's exactly what your spirit has been waiting to hear. If you believe messages from heaven come at the right time, subscribe to this channel now. Let this message reach your heart the way it was intended. Archangel Michael speaks now with the full weight of divine truth. God has seen what happened behind closed doors. What she said about you when you weren't around. The decision she made that affected your peace, your reputation, your family. For so long, she wore a smile on the outside while holding secrets on the inside. Secrets not only about herself but about you. She was trusted with your heart, and somewhere along the way, she used that trust to hide what should have been brought to light. Michael says this isn't about punishment. This is about divine order. There was a moment when she could have told the truth. She had a choice. But she allowed fear or pride to guide her instead of love and honesty. She may have tried to protect herself. She may have convinced herself she was doing the right thing. But the result? It created confusion, division, even emotional pain in your life. You began to question your worth. Doubt your intuition. You felt like you were walking in a fog, unsure of what was real and what was imagined. It wasn't imagined. Your spirit sensed the betrayal long before the facts showed up. That discomfort you carried? It was your soul trying to tell you the truth. And now heaven is confirming it. God is revealing what she tried to bury. Not to shame her, but to restore your clarity. This is not the time to confront with anger or vengeance. Archangel Michael urges you to pause. To breathe. To look inward before you look outward. This message is your protection. It is God stepping in before more harm is done. It is your confirmation that you weren't crazy for noticing the shift. That the silence wasn't just silence, it was a cover. And now, heaven is clearing the air so you can move forward with peace. You are not called to carry this betrayal forever. God is asking you to release what you cannot control and trust that the truth will do what it always does, set you free. Your sister's path is between her and God now. But your healing? That begins today. Let the tears fall if they must. Let the memories rise. But do not let bitterness take root. You are not being broken. You are being liberated. Michael reminds you, this is not just a warning. It is a promise. A promise that you will come out of this stronger. That what was taken from you emotionally will be returned in wisdom, clarity, and divine restoration. You were never abandoned in this. God has been walking with you even through the confusion. a new chapter is beginning. And in this chapter, you will not question your worth. You will not beg for loyalty. You will not doubt your intuition. You will walk in truth. And the truth will make room for everything you deserve. If your heart is still shaking, let this be your anchor. You are not alone. You were never alone. And no secret, no matter how well hidden, can survive when God decides it's time for truth. Breathe now. The storm is passing. What was once in the dark is now in the light. Let this message reach someone else who might be questioning their own reality. Share it. And if this message touched your soul, subscribe for more divine guidance. Archangel Michael is not done speaking to you. The truth is setting you free. And heaven is walking beside you as you heal. You are seen. You are protected. You are rising. You kept feeling like something was wrong but couldn't put your finger on it. Every time you tried to move forward, something pulled you back. Every time you felt joy, it was short-lived and replaced by confusion, and now you know why. God allowed me to uncover this for you because you were praying for clarity, you were crying out for peace. You said, "Father, show me who is for me and who is not," and God heard you. This revelation may sting, but it will set you free. There is a pattern around you that's been repeating every time you've taken a step toward your calling, every time you've tried to grow and build something or someone conveniently appears to disrupt it. It was not random, it was a spiritual assignment, and your sister unknowingly or intentionally became a vessel for it. But now the pattern ends, that manipulation is broken because heaven is revealing what has been buried in secrecy. She didn't want you to surpass her, she didn't want you to succeed where she had failed. She masked it as concern, she disguised it with sisterly smiles, but beneath it was resentment. There were things said behind your back, words released against you in private that clashed with the prayers you were praying, and heaven took notice. God is not exposing this to break your family, He is exposing it to protect your purpose. Because you have a calling that cannot be delayed any longer. You have waited long enough, you have paid the price in tears, and now justice is coming. You are not crazy, you are not too sensitive, your spirit has been discerning the truth long before your mind could comprehend it. Archangel Michael has been standing near you guarding what is sacred, and now that the truth has come to light, there will be no more sabotage. This is your moment to choose to release the pain, to walk in peace, to let go of the weight you've been silently carrying. Forgiveness is not about allowing her back into your heart, it's about allowing herself to be free, because your destiny is too important to be trapped in bitterness. You may feel betrayed, you may feel shattered, but hear this clearly. You will rise from this stronger, you will walk into the next season lighter, and the same God who exposed the betrayal will also restore everything that was lost because of it. What she tried to hide, God is now using as fuel for your elevation. What she tried to block, God is now commanding to bless you. This is divine justice, this is spiritual release, and this is your confirmation. It's not your imagination, it's not just drama, it's not just family tension. It's a spiritual assignment that ends tonight. Heaven is proud of how you've endured, of how you held your tongue, of how you chose prayer over revenge, and now heaven responds with a new anointing over your life. You are being separated not because you're better, but because you're chosen. Chosen to break cycles, chosen to rebuild your lineage, chosen to rise without guilt. Let this message be your release, let this message be your reminder that what God has planned for you cannot be stopped by envy or betrayal. Your steps are ordered, your future is protected, your name is written in victory. And I, Archangel Michael, will not leave your side, not now, not ever. Stand tall, walk forward, the truth has set you free. And from this moment forward no weapon formed against you shall prosper, not even the hidden ones. This was your sign and heaven has spoken. You kept wondering why you felt drained after speaking to her, why your blessings would slow down right after you shared good news, why your mind would spiral into confusion every time you trusted her with your heart. It wasn't just a feeling, it was a warning, and you kept ignoring it because your love for her was real, because you believed family should never do that, because you kept making excuses for the little signs that now make perfect sense. But now the spiritual veil has been lifted. God is showing you what she whispered when no one else was around. God is revealing the jealousy that smiled through gritted teeth. God is letting you feel what heaven felt every time your soul was betrayed behind your back. And now it ends. You were never crazy, you were never too emotional, you were spiritually gifted, you were protected by discernment, and now your discernment has been confirmed by divine revelation. That spiritual delay you felt, it came from the word curse, that sickness that lingered, it came from a hidden wish spoken in frustration, that opportunity that suddenly vanished. It wasn't by chance, it was blocked by someone who wanted to be close enough to witness your failure. But now I, Archangel Michael, declare it's broken in the name of heaven. Her words have no more power, her envy has no more reach, her bitterness has been returned to sender. Because you are rising, you are stepping into your reward, you are entering a new timeline where betrayal has no power and guilt has no voice. And I know part of you still wants to be loved by her, part of you still hopes for her support, but God says she can no longer follow where you're going. This isn't about hate, it's about protection. This is not rejection, it is redirection. You've been chosen to go higher, chosen to walk lighter, chosen to lead your family out of the same spiritual prison she tried to keep you locked inside. And now God is not just exposing what she did, He is restoring what you lost because of it. The joy you lost, hey, it's coming back. The money that slipped through your fingers, hey, it's returning in overflow. The energy you haven't felt in months, hey, it's being restored in your spirit right now. The favor you thought had passed you by, hey, it's knocking again at your door. And this time you will protect it. You will no longer overshare with people who secretly compete with you. You will no longer invite spiritual spies into your sacred spaces. You will no longer justify being mistreated because someone is family. God says you can forgive her, but you don't have to reattach to her. You can love from a distance, you can bless her from afar, but now you must guard your calling like your life depends on it, because it does. Your legacy starts now, your blessings begin now, your clarity is here, and I will walk with you through every step. Your soul has waited for this peace, and now it's yours. Close your eyes, take a breath, release her name from the pain in your chest and whisper, I choose my calling over my craving for closeness. Heaven heard you, your angels have fought for you, and God has made a decision. You will rise, you will heal, you will overflow. This is the moment where the truth sets you free, not just emotionally but financially, mentally and spiritually. You are stepping out of betrayal and into breakthrough. Let no one deceive you again, let no voice override the voice of God, and let no relationship be louder than your peace. Your life is changing, the shift has already begun. You are protected, you are guided, you are held by divine hands. And I, Archangel Michael, stand before you now and say you are safe, you are seen, and you are finally free. Welcome to your new beginning. Your enemies will watch but they will not touch. Your sister may witness it but she will not block it. What God has opened for you no one can shut. Now walk forward with your head high and your soul light, because this time it's your turn and no one can stop it. This was not just a message, this was a divine rescue. And if your heart is beating faster, if your soul feels lighter, if your tears are falling right now, that's your sign. It was for you. You were meant to hear this. Heaven had this moment scheduled and your breakthrough has already begun. This was your confirmation, your revelation and your release. Now rise and never look back. So now you know. What was hidden is no longer in the dark. Your heart has long carried questions that no one could answer. But tonight, heaven did. Your sister's actions, once buried under silence and shadows, are now fully seen. And while the truth may sting, it also sets the path for healing, forgiveness, and divine restoration. Archangel Michael is not just exposing what was done, he is offering you protection, clarity, and the power to move forward with strength. This is not a message of anger. It is a message of justice, of truth, of liberation. Take a deep breath. Release the weight you've been carrying, the confusion you've been living in, the questions you never dared ask. You are not alone anymore. Heaven is walking with you now. Your next steps are blessed. Your path is cleared. What was meant to destroy you has been turned into divine awakening. You heard this message for a reason. Let it shift your soul. Now rise. Heaven is with you. And justice has begun. Amen.